Okay, the purpose of this tutorial is to show you how to go about asking for links from other websites. Okay, first thing, one of the ways you can do is a pretty obvious one. If you can find the email address or contact information on the site itself, you can go ahead and just shoot them a quick email. Now, I don't recommend sending an email that says something like, "Hey, will you please just will you please link to my site?" People are not interested in linking your site to help you. They're interested in linking to your site to help themselves in some way. So think about that for a minute. If I want someone to link to my site, I've got to give them some kind of really good reason to link there. It could be that I have a specific tool on my site that I think might be helpful for their users. Or maybe I have given them some kind of an award on my site and I want them to come and check it out, maybe link and say, "Hey, I just won this award on their site." Be creative and think about them. Think about how you can give them value rather than how they can give you value, and you will get a link from your site. Okay. Now, so if it's a regular site that has maybe a mid-page rank or something like that, and it's not that old, maybe I want to go ahead and just email them, and I'm fine with that strategy, and I give them some kind of content in return. Another way, I need to figure out how to contact them though, and that is, one of the ways to do that is through social media. I can go onto Twitter, and a lot of these people, if they have a website, are going to have some kind of a Twitter account. So I can go and search them on Twitter, and I might want to take the strategy of building a relationship with them first. Contacting them, not even asking them for a link at first, but contacting them through Twitter, talking to them back and forth, getting to know them, and over time find the perfect time to go ahead um, and uh, and ask for that link. Okay, so the thing is if I want to contact them through Twitter and create a great relationship with them, over time they'll probably link to me. Another resource to find their contact information is Whois. You can do a Whois search. I'm just going to bring up networksolutions.com. You can find Whois several places. You can just do a Google search and Google search Whois. I like to use Network Solution though. Scroll down to the bottom of their page and you'll see Whois search here. If I'm trying to find someone from, I just put in their domain name here. Try goodbooks.com. I want to see if I can get a hold of them in some way. And now in this case, this is a great site that's ranked really high in Google. But notice, I have a phone number here. I have an email address. I have their address. So not everybody's going to be listed in Whois, but many people are. And so it's a great resource in finding out about how to contact somebody. Once I have them contacted, though, the next step is to decide how to actually talk to them once I have their contact information. What's going to be my strategy? Well, one strategy is I want to go ahead, maybe I've built a widget that I want on their site, and I want that'll be helpful to their users in some way. Maybe it's a calculator or something like that. And I want to contact them and say, "Hey, love your website. I built this tool that might be useful for your users. I wondered if you wanted to put it on your site." Another option, any other kind of tool on there. If I build some kind of tool for them, they're likely to want to use it on their site because it's something that they don't have to worry about. It adds value again to their website, but embedded in that widget or that tool is a link back to my site. And I'm going to be upfront and let them know it does have a link back to my site, and that's kind of the value you're going to get out of it. Another thing is to go ahead and write about them on your site in some way. Do a blog post about their site, talk about them, maybe talk about the things you like about them, those types of things, and then contact them and just tell them, "Hey, I just wrote about you, just wanted to let you know." You can even leave it at that. You don't even have to ask for a link. Many of these people will go ahead and just link to you automatically because people like flattery if it's done in the right way. So they're going to link to you and say, "Hey, check out this website they just wrote about me, and they did a really good review about my site," something like that. Another option is to go ahead and offer to write content on their site for them and their users. in exchange for just a link back to your site in some way. Say, hey, you know what? I would love to write an article about insert topic here. I think that would be really useful to your users. And if you let me be a guest writer on your blog, that'd be great. They will eat that up. People love to get content because it's, especially if it's unique. Now make sure in every case here the content's unique. You're not going to give that. You're not going to recycle some old article that you have on your site already and then give that to them to put on their site. No, you're going to make unique content for them. So you're going to write a unique article for their site, and they're going to then, in exchange, you get to link back to your site and use the anchor text you want. Another way, believe it or not, is money. Yeah, you can buy ad space on people's sites and get a link back to your site if you want to. That's a legitimate way to do it if you're buying an ad. However, Google frowns on you just buying links for just a link's sake. Okay, people do it all the time. People swear by it, but it is not something Google likes, and eventually Google is going to figure out a way to penalize people for doing that. So be careful if you're getting them to if you're using money. Make sure it's for an ad or for an affiliate program or something like that. And again, that's our last point here: affiliate or partner with them. Maybe you want to contact them and say, hey, I would love to become an affiliate of your site, or would you become an affiliate of my site? Based on the site you're going after, the link you're going after, it can be really valuable. Now recognize here, if I'm contacting someone on their blog, it might be really easy. I can even put a button to add to their blog or blog my widget right there. Hey, I love your site. Would you like to add my widget to it? Just push this button. That's a great way to do it. However, be creative. Always think about them and not you. What can I do for you? And in turn, they will give you a link back in most cases. All right, so that is the how to ask for a link section. When you ask for links, make sure you use those guidelines. And the next step is to go ahead and start figuring out where to get those links from. And we'll have a series of tutorials for that. Thank you very much.